Okay, well, greetings, my legion of traitor shy guys. My name is Jason, and oh my gosh, can't believe I'm doing this again. I didn't have to do this again, but I'm just so frustrated with the way how things are going right now. So, if you guys haven't been keeping up with a lot of the online news lately, apart from the really big things that have been going on, well, Discord is almost, well, no. It's pretty much falling into the same path that YouTube was going on in my last talk video. Well, to be honest, it's not just YouTube anymore. It's pretty much the entire internet at this point. And basically what has become the heart and soul of 2026 so far. This news basically says that Discord in the next month is going to be requiring ID and face scans to verify your age. I'm laughing because it's so stupid. Essentially, like, I don't understand the push that they're really trying to go for here. The internet is a very big place. And of course, in that big place, you are going to end up finding some pretty messed up shit. And you know what? I am not afraid to curse in this video. I don't freaking care at this point because all of this is so frustrating. And knowing that this is where a lot of us predicted where advancements in technology and messed up government rules that were, or whatever, were written by such old people. The fact that a lot of us predicted that this is where it was going to take us, and we're not wrong. Yeah, you guys are looking pretty smart right now. But not only that, it's just so frustrating. Like, I already throughout this recording, I've had to pause like 5 times and try to re-record some parts because I'd say this is going unscripted, and yes, I do script these narration type videos because um I just kind of talk a little too descriptive that if I didn't write this down anywhere, it just kind of like it drags on a lot. So I'm going to try not to do that this much in this video. But this is now like kind of just mostly unscripted. But anyways, honestly though, just I don't care if like a lot of this information happens to be like a lot of misinterpreted news in some way. All I know is just how different the internet used to be beforehand, and before how it is now being today. Honestly, like, the fact that, here's the thing, I would assume that these people are making a push to make the internet a very good place for everybody. But here's the thing. The internet, people can just go ahead and do what they want, say what they want. And it's not necessarily, it was never really about the children in the first place. And considering that this has been the uh the main point with the YouTube bullcrap and the Discord bullcrap, it's kind of, I watched a video recently about this topic, and there is some comments in there that was there was at least one comment that I saw that um said something that a lot of these companies are getting very, very, very obsessed with kids lately. It feels like foreshadowing. Now, in this day and age, considering how a lot of things are going on, like regardless if it's online or not, um, to be honest, it's not much of foreshadowing because if this is the case, because it's apparently that's just the new meta for messed up adults at this point, and like I don't understand why it's so hard to not be this weird with the younger people. I don't I don't know where I'm going with this, but you should get what I mean. This is what happens when I just don't write that much down. I just went into this recording just on a whim here, and I'm just so frustrated. All in all, I really miss it. I really do. I miss when YouTube and like just the internet in general was just all about having fun and not all about having money or just making it a safe place for everybody. To be honest, a lot of I will admit that a lot of people in the past, myself included, I'm not afraid to admit this. Um, a lot of us had lied to that first age verification thing that you do when you first make your account. I'm not afraid to admit that I was one of those people that lied to the age verification or just like put in your birth date. I'm not afraid to admit that I was one of those people. But here's the thing. Back then, it wasn't that much of an issue. It was more of just like you need to be careful of what you traverse on the internet when you are that age. And um I'm pretty sure it was a majority of kids that kind of like did not really understand what they were doing and just like ended up scarring themselves mentally with a lot of the things that they saw. But at that point, like it wasn't that big of an issue. But and I wouldn't say that it was like that is like now the exact same issue, but what people are trying to do with this is a big issue. They're making it a much bigger issue than it needs to be because it's it's not out of the question that a very good amount of us on the internet are now adults. So the fact that they want like companies want to make this a place for everybody and that includes kids is very concerning because what I'm pretty sure they don't know that they're doing is they're going to pretty much Thanos snap like at least half of us off of the platform and just kind of like take a lot of the fun away. It's so frustrating. Like I really wished that I could experience I really wish that I was able to experience the golden age of the internet where it wasn't about all these constraints or restraints or whatever word is used for that. I really wished we weren't very restricted a lot and I could have experienced what it felt like to actually put true creativity and not just, put I have to like follow all of these algorithms and just like abide by the very, very strict rules that have been now placed. But, all we can do is hope for some massive changes. Otherwise, uh, people like us are just going to have to really change our ways. And I don't know what else, So that's it for this video. That's all I wanted to vent out because I'm so freaking mad. Thanks for watching.